You guys hear that? Peace and quiet. No trains, no ambulances, no fire trucks. Just peace and quiet in the country. And today's video is going to be all about how to cut a proper plug to retrieve a target when you are metal detecting on someone's land. When you get a private permission and they have a well-manicured lawn or even a halfway manicured lawn, you have to respect their privacy, you have to respect their property, and you got to try not to kill the grass. This video is going to be all about how to do it properly without killing the grass, without even leaving a trace that you had ever been there before at all. I'm going to show you how to do it right here. Not much more of a perfect place to show, not more of a perfect place to dig. So the last video I was here, and I have actually been here a total, this would be my fifth visit here. Here's my car. As you can see, the grass is just fine. There's some kind of patchy spots right here, but that's just because of the nature of this area. So I've dug several targets and spent a lot of time through here and over there in that part of the yard and on the far end of the yard. And I plan to spend a little bit of time in the back today. Homeowner had an errand to run. So the best way to do this, to recover a target without destroying someone's grass, is you have to cut a plug. You have to cut a plug with a sod cutter, whether it be this large type of sod cutter here, serrated, very good for roots, very good for well-manicured lawns and stuff, or small digging trowel. This one's best just because it's very sharp and it's able to cut through most things. Some places are kind of rocky, some places it just cuts like butter. But anyway, I'm going to show you how I do it real quick. This leaf here is our target. Okay, stop right there. My name is Jamie Reed. I'm terrible with introductions. I've always been that way, trying to get better about it. Future Jamie here, adding to what you're about to see. So when you are finding a target, locating your target with the top of your coil, and it's one spot, and it doesn't lead anywhere else, that's great. So what you want to watch out for at any home place, especially if it's still occupied, is if you find a target and you can follow it like a line. If you are hitting the same target and it is linear, stay away from that. That is to say, a utility line. It could be a gas line, it could be a water line, it could be somebody's Wi-Fi, it could be somebody's television. You want to stay away from something like that. 100%. I had a mishap in this exact episode where on the other side of the house, I actually cut one of these lines. Now, I got off very lucky because this was an old line that was no longer in use, and whoever had put it in before, it must have been their first day of the job because it was like 3 inches from the top of the ground. You absolutely have got to be careful with stuff like that because you can really make somebody very angry, and you don't want to do that. I know that I'm, not a perfect guy. I don't use perfect tools. I'm going to spare you the names of these tools that I'm using because it really doesn't matter. As long as you have something that's made for the ground, isn't going to tear up the ground, and is going to do you well, serve you well, then you're fine. The main thing about the soil in any area is you do not want to break up that fibrous organism that is the grass. Those grass roots, the entire yard is one system, it's one organism. That's why you cut that U shape that I'm about to show you. When you cut that U shape, you're not cutting an entire circle out of it. If you cut that circle out, you kill that grass in that spot. It's just going to be a circle of dead grass. You cut the U shape, it's still connected, it's still alive. You don't kill it. And when you flip that plug over, you can get your stuff and then close it back and make sure that every little bit of that dirt goes right back into that hole. And watch out for any kind of linear targets. Thank you. So we have our target. What you want to do is give yourself some space so that you don't hit that target. And what you'll have is start on one side and you will cut around in a crescent moon shape or a U shape. And let's see if I can do this real quick one-handed. You don't have to go real deep, just enough to where you can break that surface. And once you have cut your plug, you can raise it down, flip it over. A lot of the times your target could be in this kind of clumpy stuff right here on top of your spade. Sometimes it could be in the plug itself, sometimes it could be deeper in the hole. If you need to remove any dirt, what you'll have to do is carry a rag or a towel or something so that you could spread it out, and then whatever dirt that you remove, place it on that towel or rag, and when you're done retrieving your target, you can replace that dirt back into the hole, fix your plug, beat it down with your hands or your shoe, as long as you know that you're not going to smush anything. And there you go. You look around. If you didn't know that that was there, you'd never have a problem. If you guys have any questions or have anything to add to this, feel free to comment, send me a message, anything we can do for this hobby and to be good ambassadors for this hobby and to keep it going for generations from now is a good thing. So if I'm wrong on anything, point it out, let me know. I enjoy being wrong a lot of the time because it gives me an opportunity to learn. And I think that any information is good information, as long as it's not false information. So, with all that being said, now that you know kind of how I do my target recovery, let's go recover some targets. We've got ourselves a really solid signal here. 85, 84, 85, 86. And it's pure. It sounds like silver. Right there. I'm going to try to live dig this baby boy. Let's see if we can live dig it. Right there where that little berry thingy is. I think they call them hell, I can't remember what they call them. They're like little burgers. Kind of the same stuff that they gave somebody the idea for Velcro. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, be good. Don't be garbage. Don't be garbage. Don't be a clad quarter either. Be something crazy. Here with the probe. Whatever it is, it's right there. Uh-oh, what's that? Well, what do you know? Another clad quarter. But wait a minute. Is it? Yep. Alright then. On to the next. Got ourselves a Denver. Arkansas. Alright then. This really is a beautiful home. I made myself back over here. Finally got on some coins. Got ourselves a Wheatie and a Buffalo. Buffalo nickel. Can't really get a date off of it just yet, but it is a Buffalo. And as far as this Wheatie, front of it's kind of toasted, but the back looks pretty good. Yeah, alrighty. Well, here we have it. Didn't really dig a whole lot today, but that's alright. I just wanted to use this video more of like a demonstration purposes and just as more content. So, I wanted to go over what we got. We got big iron and little iron. I like to dig iron signals sometimes. Lonely pull tab. This is probably a bearing or an oil seal of some kind. Pretty old. Shotgun caps and little brass bullet. Modern change. Ugh. Little lock, big lock. All these rose tags. I dug 6 of these and they sound just like quarters. Piece of brass, a little soft piece of lead, squirty squirt, and dog or cat food bowl or lizard bowl, whatever. And run-of-the-mill vampire slaying tool. Can't leave home without it. It's a pretty awesome little button. Out of the 5 times I've been to that place, this button is probably my favorite thing that I've found. And every time I've went, I've found something. I'm sure that that place has been hit multiple times over the years. And I'm just glad that whoever had visited that place before in the past left me something. Now, I did find something on one of my other adventures I didn't film that I did want to share with you guys today. That is this. This is a Confederate souvenir badge. This was issued to a Confederate officer in 1899 in Charleston for service in the Confederate Army. And this is for the 9th annual reunion of Confederate veterans, 1899. When I found it, one of the little links kind of came off, so I just put it back on. It's not broken. The only thing that's missing is the little centerpiece right here, which would have been the Confederate battle flag, but I think we'll be alright. I sealed it and put some Renaissance wax on it, and it's something for my display case. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate you keep coming back and checking out my stuff. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff in the near future, and